Howdy, and welcome back here to episode 43 on Alma of our $5 million challenge. And we're getting pretty close to that. We already have a lot of land. We do need to buy some, including the field over there on the right. And we also need to, well, get the potatoes into the ground here. And that's going to be a big thing I want to focus on in this episode is, well, those two things. Getting all the fields bought for our requirements, getting the potatoes planted into that field. And the major reason for that is, well, one of the requirements for the series is, besides getting $5 million, we have to buy all of the lands we outlined at the beginning, plus own all of the productions and use them that are part of this map. And we need some potatoes for that. So yeah, we're going to plant some. But for now, let's head down here because we're going to do, well, spend some of this $2.6 million we have to get all the land we need. But first, let's run the intro. In the beautiful Missouri countryside lies a little town called Alma. Join me in this series as we make $5 million and build the ultimate farm.
We're taking our shot, bring what you got. We're going all the way to the top. We will hear the sound of 1 million people screaming our names when we're backstage. We'll play loud, surfing the crowd. Everybody's jumping around. Yeah, that's the place where I wanna be. Going on stage, headline on a Saturday night. Oh, 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 Saturday night. Oh, oh, oh. I'm gonna quit my job.
And we are over here on this field, and I'm trying to think what to plant here in this field. I think we're probably going to do a sugar crop, like probably sugar beets, maybe sugar cane, I don't know. Also the island, we need to take that out, but we will figure that out later. But let's buy the land first before we start planning everything out here, because things may change. All right, so let's get this 120,000. Not too bad, not too bad. Now for that big one I pointed out. This one's going to be a lot more. Yep, 633,000. Ouchie. All right, let's go ahead and grab the rest of the pieces of the puzzle. 23,000. That leaves just one little piece missing, and that's this one here. 8,600 bucks. So we now have all of the pieces of the puzzle. We own all of the land that we kind of stipulated out that we need to require to complete this challenge. And on top of that, as you can see here, we're debt free. All the loans, and that is a lot of loans. Oh my goodness, we did borrow a lot, didn't we? But yeah, so we are completely debt free. We have all the land, so right now our only focus is getting the productions and using them. So we gotta grow the crops for that, of course, which is gonna, well, be some form of sugar crop, sugar beets, sugar cane, and on top of that, we also need potatoes, hence the potato field. So let's start with the potato field. We're gonna head over here, hop in the tractor, grab our mulcher, and head out to that field and start getting the prep so we can get the potatoes into the ground. And we got the Massey here connected up to our big horse mulcher, which this thing is an awesome mulcher. I did not like the original ones that came out with the base game, and I really like the horse stuff. It had a lot more larger equipment for those tasks that, to be honest, kind of hated. I hated mulching because it was a small mulcher and it kind of sucked, to be honest. So this one definitely kind of a game changer for me, and also it brings up a lot of dust, but hey, it does the job. So let's continue on with getting this field all mulched. I would put in time lapse, but you can't really see anything. It's a big cloud of dust there, so we'll do a little time jump on this one. All right, we are here at the end of the dusty path here, and almost done with this field here. Just one little bit here, and then I think we'll be ready to go to get this planted. All right, awesome. So let's get this folded up. We're gonna head back over to the farm, and then we're going to pick up a potato planter so we can get our spuds into the ground. All right, here we are. We got it all set. We're gonna go ahead and buy it. didn't want to lease it. We'll pay the delivery fee, saves time. We've already established that. And yeah, I decided to go and buy it just because, well, we're gonna have to replant potatoes again, so we might as well just go ahead and buy it. Plus we have the money right now, so why not? Why not? So let's head over, get this loaded up with potatoes, and then we're gonna head over to the field and get them all planted. And I'm really hoping this won't be too expensive. Come on, don't be too bad. Oh no, that's not too bad. 15,000. That's doable. All right, let's head out to the field and get our spuds into the ground. All right, let's get this all unfolded here and get started. And this one actually does have pretty cool animations on it. I like it. All right, and there we go. Okay, and this is one, we're using one of the base game ones. I don't want to use one of the cheaty ones. There's not really any non-cheaty potato planters. Uh-oh, why are we not planting? That's not, oh no, this is not a direct drill. Oh, I didn't even look at that. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, we call that a rookie mistake. So let's back this up here. And what we're going to do is we're going to need to get a cultivator. And, because what we used was a mulcher. And now that I'm thinking about this, I don't think we have a cultivator on the farm, so we're gonna have to lease one. So we're spending more money. That's fine. Thankfully right now we are doing pretty well financially. So let's head back over here to the farm and call up the dealership and get a cultivator sent out to the farm. I think we're gonna go with this one here. I actually do like this one, and it's a good one to have. It's a disc harrow, so it's a shallow cultivator. And it's actually also a mulcher built into it, but so a little bit cheaty there, but that's fine. You know what? Actually, while we're here, let's take a look at our leased equipment, because we do have a lot of surplus cash, 1.5, almost 1.6 million. So let's pay off some of our expensive lease cost items, i.e. the tractors, because that's where we're probably getting hit the most on our lease costs. And yeah, so that gets us down to $1 million, and now we own all of our tractors. So no more hourly costs associated with those. So let's hop here in the JCB. Then we're gonna hook up to the cultivator and head out to the potato field and get it all done. And hopefully get out of here. I kind of packed things in here for the winter, and it definitely makes it a little bit of a challenge getting out of here. But hey, you know, it all fits. Yeah. Anyways, let's get this hooked up and get over to the field and oh boy, and at least try to get hooked up. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's get over to the potato field and do take 2 on prepping it for planting. And we are back over here, and we're gonna try take 2 and see if we can do a better job of prepping the field and getting it ready to plant this time, now that we are using the correct equipment. Imagine that, using the correct equipment. Just trying to save time. That's what I get. That's what I get. Okay, get it lowered, and we are off. All right, let's get this field cultivated real quick so that we can switch over to getting the other tractor and get those potatoes into the ground. Well, in a series of unfortunate events, you know, like the whole when it rains it pours. It's raining. Well, that was horrible. Anyways, so yeah, it's raining, which now we have to fight, you know, that, and hopefully it doesn't rain too much and get muddy out here. So my plan is here, I'm gonna establish a couple of headlands here, and then start on the up and down rows, and we're going to power through the rain and hopefully not get stuck. I know, we're pushing our luck. The way things are going, that's probably not smart. But let's continue on here and get this field done. Well, it's starting to get a little muddy, as you can see there, but we are on the last row here, so I think we're going to make it just fine here. Although we are starting to sink down into a little bit there, a little mud, but I think we'll be fine. We'll definitely be fine here. As long as we don't get stuck. the kind of the telltale sign I can look for is when we start having issues with equipment sliding around in the mud. That's when you definitely know it's time to stop, but we haven't hit that far yet, so I think we're good. Yep, we're good. All right, so let's get this out of the little field and fold it up. We're gonna head back over to the farm, and we'll definitely have to clean this all off, because we definitely did pick up some mud on the tractor and the equipment. And now that it's raining though, we can't plant, well, yeah, we can't plant the spuds. We can't do any planting or any other field work. So I think we're gonna have to switch over to our go-to when it's raining and well, transport some more poo over to the BGA, because that seems to be our go-to nowadays. But it is a big money maker, so hey, you know what? It finances the farm. It keeps us afloat. So if it works, it works. Just checking the forecast here, and looks like it's gonna rain all the way till about 1 o'clock. So we gotta definitely pass some time on this. So setting up our poo transport stuff here. Gonna park the trailer here, get it started loading up, and while that's loading up here, I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect that, go grab our tanker, and get it started loading up with some slurry, so that way we can give it the old number 2 punch. Oh boy. Oh, I do apologize for the jokes in this episode. Yeah, I know. Let's get this hooked up and yeah, go pick up some of that slurry. Alright, we're going to do a little dump and dash here. Oh boy, these puns, my goodness, I need to stop it. Alright, so it's loading all the slurry into the tanker. We're going to head up here and grab the trailer full of manure and take that over to the BGA and get it processing so we can keep that money coming in. And is it still not done loading? How much poo do we have? What? How much are the cows producing? My goodness. Yeah, it's still loading. Wow. That's a lot. What have you guys been eating over there? It's not Taco Tuesday. My goodness. All right. So let's finish with this getting loaded up here, then we will head over to the BGA. As we're heading over here, I have to give a shout out to Celobuki and the amazing job on this map, and especially with the newest updates on the roads. I love how the roads turn dark with the moisture whenever it's raining, and it has some new snow textures and everything. Just an amazing job on an already amazing map. All right, so we ended up with a full trailer, and there's still more. I don't know why do cows poo so much? I mean, I can't really complain because we're making bank off of it, but still, that's a lot of poo. All right, so we're getting this dumped in here, and it is running. So we'll get this finished dumping this, and then we're gonna head back over to the farm, grab the tanker, and get all of the slurry delivered. All right, back over here at the farm, and just getting lined up here to connect to our tanker trailer. And let's see here, we have, well, a lot of slurry. Yeah, almost 300,000. Oh, stay on the road, stay on the road. So let's take this over to the BGA, and I went ahead and got the trailer started on loading up the rest of the manure. So it's all done there. So we'll do another trip of manure when we're done with this. All right, so we are on the way over here, and instead of going directly to the BGA, we're going to head over to the new farm and grab the slurry over there as well, because evidently our cows had a lot of Taco Tuesdays, and yeah, we got a lot of brown gold. So we want to get all of that delivered to the BGA, get it processed, and I will continue on doing with that. But while we're doing this, though, I do want to mention, starting next week, we're going to have our new scheduled rotation starting in July, which is going to have, each week is going to be focused on a single series. So starting next week, the first week of July is going to be focused on Court Farms, and actually that will also be the final episodes of that series as well, so we'll wrap it all up there. by the end of next week. But if you want to continue watching more farming sim content, over here on the right is going to be a link over to the latest video over on Court Farms, where you can check it out and get caught up and be ready for our Court Farm week starting on Monday. Until then, have a great day, and I hope to see you there as I climb the big mountain of poo.